Hey Leo, how are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, June 9th through Thursday, June 12th. Then I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through your weekend, okay? We are just going to pull cards and see what we need to talk about or what the energy looks like for the week. Alrighty, this one's for my Leos. Leos. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what we get. We're going to start this one with the Sun. Well, that's a great way to start anyways. Here we go. After that, we've got the Queen of Swords, and then the Four of Cups. These three are actually your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you with the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. In the near future, we're looking at the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Eight of Swords. So the undercurrent to your reading, okay, has something to do with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords being all about you basically being stuck in your head, almost being restricted by your thoughts. So it's almost like you've put yourself into some sort of timeout or some sort of mental prison here right now. And you're having a hard time getting out of that. For some of you, it's the coulda, shoulda, woulda of some sort of situation from the past. For others, it's the what ifs, right? Whichever way. We'll see how it plays in a second when we get into the reading. The card at the center of your read is the Three of Wands. So from almost every direction, it plays into the equation. Three of Wands is a great card. It's all about looking forward to the future, right? It's about waiting for your ships to come in. It's a good card. It's looking forward, which is always a plus. So let's see how both of them play in when we get into the reading here. So we're going to start with the recent past. Recent past, you had the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Here in the recent past, it appears that you were presenting in the Queen of Swords. This would make you very fair, very straightforward, very much, very logical, very intelligent. Somebody who's trying to make decisions and function in their life very much so from a place of intellect, okay? You were trying to keep emotions at bay, trying to not function from your heart necessarily. You're trying to function from your head instead. I think that you found this incredibly dissatisfying or disappointing. And I think you fought that fact for a long time, meaning I think that you had the notion in the back of your brain that you were not satisfied with the way things were playing out, okay? But you fought that. And finally, it became something where the light shone onto the fact that you were dissatisfied to a point where you could no longer ignore it, okay? There you go. So you were living in a safe zone that finally you came to the realization that that wasn't where the happiness truly lied. But that's your recent past anyway, so we can't change that. It's already happened. But the way that it played out is affecting the rest of the reading. So where are we at currently? Currently, I have you with the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So some sort of a new opportunity has obviously come towards you. It looks like you're already dealing with this new opportunity. If not, it's coming in very quickly. It is causing you to look forward to your future. And while you look forward to your future, it looks as though you are having to reevaluate exactly where it is you want to invest your time, energy, emotions, whatever, okay? You can't keep everything. So to go towards your future, you might have to make space by leaving something behind, okay? This is what's got you up in your head, is that whole endeavor there. I can't tell you what to do with that. I mean, that's you have free will, but that it seems to be the position you're currently in, trying to decide how badly do you want this new opportunity, or what things are you going to try to take with you? What are you leaving behind? That is the current predicament you find yourself in. In the near future, where are we going? Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords would say that you are deciding which things cause you pleasure or happiness and which things cause you chaos or pain, okay? You are trying to steer your life off into calmer waters or solid ground. You're trying to get away from this constant uncertainty or chaos or anger, okay? With the Nine of Wands, you are exiting some things in your life to try to go forward. You're not doing that without some regret, I guess you could say, that you've been wounded by some of these things that you're having to leave behind. It's not like it was an easy decision, but you're making the best decision for you, it looks looks like, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, it's putting you into a position where you are trying to rebuild now. You're trying to, obviously a foundation was not built as solidly as you might have hoped or as you might have thought. It has come crashing down to some extent once you were finally honest with yourself about how dissatisfied you were within the situation. So now it looks like you're trying to build a new foundation for yourself. And I do believe at this point it looks like you're building it for just yourself, maybe. That's what it looks like. All right, what do I have behind the Eight of Swords? The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So you do have 2 threes out here, right? Yeah, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. There is some sort of a collaboration. Either this is, maybe you have a this feels like this is a relationship that you are walking away from, okay, a romantic one, but possibly that person is also somebody that works with you, or somehow they're connected to you in a way that you still have to collaborate with them. For some of you. For the rest of you, there's possibly a third person or a third party somehow involved. Maybe not somebody you're involved with yet, but I think that you have set your sights on somebody that you want to be involved with. So it puts a third situation into this, a third person into this situation. With the Nine of Swords, that whole deal has you quite stressed out. So you have the 8 and the 9 of Swords. So you've gone from being just up in your head to now you're all the way to stress and anxiety over this third thing. Okay, let me get 3 more. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil. The Knight of Wands is here because there is a part of you that just wants to go with what you want to do. You're tired of thinking about how it's going to affect other people, or worrying about what other people think or how they're going to feel. You're tired of it. You've done it for an extended amount of time here, and the person who's paid the price for that is you. So you're kind of done with that. With the Knight of Cups, that's the Knight in Shining Armor. This is you wanting to rush in and save the day for somebody. The person you're trying to save the day for is not the one from the past, okay? With the Devil, I think that you have a sense of guilt associated with this. There's a part of you that wants this so badly you don't care, and there's another part of you that does feel some sense of guilt because somebody is being left behind here. Okay, let me get the days of the week out. We'll see if we have any more time. Monday, I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to spin in your favor, but you are very conflicted about allowing it. Tuesday, I have the Page of Swords and the 8 of Cups. This is all about you making your mind up to walk away from this thing from the past. Or thing for, yeah, putting this thing up here in the past is kind of what it's about. Wednesday, I've got the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You're aiming towards something else where you feel like you could finally have reciprocity, as far as you could have the emotions flow towards somebody that would give them back to you, and that you want to flow towards to have them give back to you. Thursday, I have the Chariot and the Emperor. By Thursday, I think you have made your mind up and decided to go forward with this. Understand there will always be a sense of loss and regret attached to this at some point, but I think that the gain and the happiness that you're headed towards outweighs what you are going to feel in loss and regret. Okay? Or that is how I see it. You're going in the right direction, Leo. You just got to allow yourself to be happy. Okay? It's your turn. That's what I see here. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all this week. I'll be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings. If anybody's looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I will never, I repeat, please, never solicit you first for a reading. I have somebody out there right now who's doing it again, using my picture. It's not me. They built some kind of fake account. That's not me. The account, if you go to look at the account to double check whatever's happening, it should have 18,000 plus followers. That's my account. I don't have a backup account. I don't have nothing else. And I'll never reach out to you first. I would love to hear from you. I would absolutely love to get an inbox message from somebody telling me they want a reading. That makes my day. And I will gladly send you a message to let you know what all is involved, and we will set it up and work things out. But I will never just solicit you for a reading, okay? So please don't get scammed, okay? Thank you so much. You guys have a great day, night, whatever it is. There you go. Take care.